Hello ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, hello ladies and gentlemen, Gaming Toucan here, welcome to episode 19 of Let's Play Europa Universalis as Florence, now Italy, with the goal of restoring the Roman Empire and doing Mare Nostrum achievement. We ended last episode on a high note in a very victorious war against the Spanish, in which we intend to take a lot of coastline. Now, we'll have to wait with that to end the conflict for a few moments just to get this a little lower so that we can safely grab more land. With that being said, let's take it slow because, well, yeah, we have a large coalition against us as well. Never mind. Well, this would be fun to get the conquest of Jerusalem. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of people dislike us and we need to improve relations with the French. Let's just wait with ending this conflict. Meanwhile, we'll move troops to Egypt and consider attacking Adal. As you can see, that's a big coalition and our allies are the almighty, excuse me, but let's not push it to the limit, shall we say. So yeah, people dislike us, and excellent. The Janissary decadence begins, so right now we can actually go and do something about Ottoman superiority. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to focus on admin for the time being. The reason being the fact that still we haven't finished humanist ideas. We are behind in tech. And yeah, Janissary decadence has begun, so our greatest enemy is going to be going gradually weaker, which we will of course use to our advantage. So, this conflict will wait. And that's a big quotation. Oh god. People must seriously dislike us. How about going against them? As you can see, the coalition is quite substantial. Well, yeah, wise decision for building fortifications in Crimea. Yeah, let's just keep on waiting. Okay, so what piece of land can we give to anyone? Excuse me. So Salento and Bari is given, but this is not, even though it has nice production. Thinking about giving it to someone, and I see no reason why not give it to Burgers actually. And this has to wait. It's not a core central state yet. So let's see what else can we get into the fold. Albenga. Yeah, we can get Albenga, and considering those values, let's give it to the clergy. That leaves us nobility only, and we don't want to give Tarragona to the nobility. Instead, I don't want to get anything on Sicily to nobility, preferably. None of this is viable, so is Crimea. Verona is too rich. Oh, this sucks. We'll have to wait and make we won't make Waldstadt a core element. It will be laughable. These are too rich of provinces to give to the nobility freely. Well, we'll think of something. I mean, we have a lot of land here, so we can give this to the nobility. I completely forgot about our Balkan sphere of influence. Mistake. Whoops. And okay. Moving forward and lovely. Oh, Albenga, worth so much money. With that 6 attacks development. Corsica and nobility loyalty. Yeah, sure. Corsica is irrelevant right now. We can do that quite safely. And then troops have landed. Well, let's keep them busy. We don't want them having too much free time on their hands, right? So let's do some looting in Cordoba, or Badajoz, actually. And just wait. The goal is to eat entirety of Iberia, which will take a while. But everything is possible for a patient man. Now, where is our force? Right here, and we'll send them to Rhodes, as they should go. And they'll deal with the knights, and I suppose we could make knights useful to us. Now, these troopers are moving towards our enemy. Actually, this border with Mamluks could be fortified a little bit. 2 level 4 forts could be nice. It will require some cash investment, which I'd rather do in churches, workshops, etc., etc. The gift that keeps on giving is a far more attractive way to spend your money. And of course, we don't have anyone to stop them from creating separatism, so unfortunate. We don't want to piece anyone out, because as soon as we get that overextension managed, and as a priority we'll take Napoli, we'll work on getting these new provinces from our conquered targets. Tax is getting less valuable than production at this point. Still, Roma is the most valuable one. Yeah, well, we'll see. Okay, let's check out the military army roster. We have the 3rd army in the world, the French have the 2nd. Both armies are smaller than the Ottoman army combined. Both armies combined, excuse me, are smaller than Ottoman army in total. Which just speaks volume for itself, I suppose. Well, they are quite feisty fighters, I must say. Okay, we need to get... Damn it, we need to get on that peace deal ASAP. They will join a war against me. Am I ready for the Ottomans? I'm not, I'm completely unprepared. So I have to make a peace deal that is not in my best interest. Okay. The goal is to get Sevilla, because it's a super valuable trade center, and this fort because it's annoying as hell. And what else is fortified here in this country? Okay, so Toledo. I don't think I can get this safely. I mean, I'll get so much ridiculous amount of overextension. This might break us and actually make a coalition war. Well, the French won't abandon us, hopefully. Do we really need all that land? Can't we wait with Sevilla for the next one? And I think the answer is, yeah, we can. Well, we are going over the limits, so what are we even afraid of in particular? Let's just get all the cores revoked. Perhaps we could do that instead. Lyon. Well, there's no point, we are going to be horribly overextended. There's nothing we can really do about it. So let's just take the worst peace deal ever. And there we go. We accept no war. And have a lot of problems here. Let's see if the clergy, we can go empire, and I think we will. Let's see if the clergy, they are willing to give us admin support. Get the support and get generous donation. All for the sake of getting 100 admin, and I think it's actually worth it right now. We need to do donation. We can do it just like that. And get another... Yeah. We can go Imperial. So this is nice. And we start thinking about accepting some cultures. And yeah, well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we were forced into a peace deal that we did not in particular enjoy. And we expect a lot of trouble from that fact. There will be... Yeah, well, overextension is absolutely killing us. And this is too expensive right now, so... Well, it's going to take a few moments to get those people loyal again. I mean, look at the unrest list. It's not horrible, actually. We could have gotten much, much worse. Actually, we have these provinces relatively loyal. As you can see, our unrest is not so high, and we are dealing with it as we speak. Therewith, it is required. And Napoli, we don't want any rebellions in Italy in particular. It's a rich land. We want it safe and sound. All these provinces have rebelled, so they're not a problem. We don't care about those African no man's land anyway, and well, we kinda went a little over the board, and well, righteous is awesome, but we'll try to survive now. Our little really this is hilarious. Even in HRE, yeah, well, hey, bye. You're not going to stay there now, are you? Oh well, okay, well, yeah, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I think the majority of Europe is now really disliking us. Ragusa, we have 2 Ragusa units, so you can just join up together. Oh, these are transport ships. Completely didn't notice. Yeah, soon to Palermo. We'll find our transport fleet as well. You can move to Roma as our main army navy. You can move to Roma as well. So they are moving, and this transport fleet. Where are you taking these troops? Take them to Rome. We are keeping Grimaldi. He's shown a lot of competence, I must say. And he's righteous, so that is useful. We need to get that a little higher, though the national unrest reduction is good. Even Dirtmachen is in a coalition against us. I think we might be reaching the point when we really have to look for... well, Bohemia could be allied still. Yeah, let's get dealt with Serbia, and then we'll think about allying Bohemia just to remain safe. I mean, this is bigger than the coalition war, should it break out. So that's why I'm not joining it. I mean, there's no benefit in that really. Had I joined, the Swedes would go out of our alliance immediately. I was thinking about joining Catholic. Oh wow. Teutons in a coalition. Yeah, on the other end of the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are a little stressed. As you can see, that coalition is looking quite substantial. These people really don't like us in the slightest. But we'll deal with them eventually. Worry not. We will ultimately get them over with. So yeah, we are starting to control more and more of the Mediterranean Sea, which is good. And Granada will be next target of our expansion. Good, Abruzzi is now our core, but instead of making it, a territory core, but instead of making it a permanent core, we need to focus on reducing overextension, because soon we'll start getting those really mean overextension events like rebels, unrest, all the nasty stuff, separatism, and we don't want that, any of that. I mean, we are losing money right now because we can't make anything out of trade due to overextension. Look, just making 28. I mean, there's almost no trade incoming. Sevilla and Champagne from French, because the French like us. But yeah, we have basically no trade power because we have minus or 100% of that power, in fact. So until we get overextension to a manageable level, oh damn it. We finally got it. We finally made it happen, right? Well, I think we can win. No, this is a long list of targets to kill. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll continue, of course, this episode, and we'll see what happens. I was planning to actually finish in the moment Coalition War starts, but it's quite early, and it would be a disservice to the viewers to act in such an unacceptable way. So let's control Mediterranean, and good lord, thank god the Ottomans are not here. So good, the Ottomans are not in this conflict. Let's get our troops to Crete so that we get it out of the war. How big is this fort? It's level 4, so it will require substantial siege power. Now, we will bleed a lot of money, and tough times are coming right now. This is the big war we've been expecting. Let's get smaller targets out of it ASAP, and then we'll think what to do next. So when Coalition War fires, and it's on such a scale and magnitude, don't get scared. We don't really need to take anything from our enemies, so that could be nice. We actually just want to finish it with decent score. Now, stability is essential. Further, -2 unrest is amazing, as you can see. Okay, so move our navy and get these people dealt with. We need to control the Mediterranean. Afterwards, you can start hunting fleets. Okay, no problem. Hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean, and let's hope they'll have a good hunting time. Excellent, so 5 ships already sunk, so the first victory in the war is here. We need to show superiority, so we'll get ticking war score after bleeding enemy in the Alps for some time. It's not the most difficult thing to do, actually. And we'll start with these cute boys in Milan. Excuse me. What is our force limit? We actually can't afford several infantry regiments, and we need infantry now because our cavalry forces are too big. There are a lot of countries not participating because we were at peace. Or because we're not at peace, that is not the right statement. We dealt with them by truces. You can't do it with everyone sometimes. Sometimes it just backfires on you. So there you have it. Right now we'll get those Savoyards exterminated. And all we need to do is send 1,000 men into Savoyard land so they can't build any troops. Eventually we'll siege it down. I don't like the fact that the enemy has such a clear avenue here. So we'll need to get and deal with that ASAP. So this is done. We can't allow Tyrol to fall. This is an essential fortress. Good, it hasn't, so we will take it. And deal with that overextension, my god. We were quite greedy, to be honest. And now we are paying the price. So yeah, our troops will get reinforcements. Good, and they should be fine. Let's move to Nice. And let's see, they will leave on 5th and we will be there on 9th. So the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire will be dealt with rather quickly. Let's siege Savoy and deal with them ASAP. Now this battle should be won because we have the upper hand in this fight due to the fact that it's mountains. And oh my god, an excellent roll to start the fight with. So yeah, let's see. We are completely crushing the Austrians now. We have better morale, they have better tactics, which is very dangerous, as you can see. It would be nice to have a discipline own. Excellent. This is actually really good. We could use a discipline advisor now. We're equal, and that matters a lot. So what it means, we are basically fighting half the Europe against half the Europe without a league war. So I suppose this is going rather nice. And yes, this battle will be won. Let's not dally on it too long. We'll see how big of a force is needed here because we'll probably need to move elsewhere. And yes, the Austrians were routed off, and we can't move to Linz because there's no fort there, but Trent is a target. So let's move there and hope to keep our enemies' casualties higher than our own. We need to conserve our manpower really carefully because this war will consume all of it. I'm sure of that, actually. So we'll take it slow and we'll try to maintain a front line. Keep ourselves safe. Okay, I think you don't really need to go home at war. You can just hunt the pirates. And you... Good. Though still you managed to fail. Are we hunting all the trade nodes? Ragusa and Genoa. So we are not hunting Venice. Venice. Okay, you should home at war because the Venetians have a major fleet there. Okay. The French are defending rather well. Okay, have we got a ticking war score? Not yet. From battles, almost there. One more battle. The French have just done that, I think. Achieving the war goal, and war goal is over 10 war score battles. We'll start ticking any moment now. Now, this is a weak spot of our coastline, and we'll have to work on it in the future. This will hurt our coastline significantly. This is nice. We can send some more troops up the alley and try to divide and conquer enemy a little more. And wow, this needs a lot of troops, actually. Yeah, it needs all of them, except the artillery. So let's just leave them there and see what happens. Regarding policies, well, this is not so nice right now. We don't want to pay mill points for that. And the beginning of this coalition war, although scary, is within our control. Now we'll try to take Aachen down, get the forces routed before the enemy can react. And first and foremost, not stay in areas where our troops are not really welcome. This scutage is working wonders though, I suppose. When the moment they get annexed will hurt that. Okay, now it's starting. I hope the rebels will make it a hell of a life for our enemies. This is looking nice. We are slowly but assuredly dealing with everyone. Kizil. Well, we can't increase the autonomy. We need to deal with those rebels as on the fly. And this should be ours. Abkhazia is key. It's mountainous. We can make a really good fort there against the Ottomans. Austrians. Trent. I think we've done increased our autonomy there already. Yes, we have. So we can't really do anything about that for the time being. The Bosnians are a wild card, so we'll see. 10 years is not a problem. And Albenga, actually, yeah, it's clergy anyway, so we don't really lose income. At least not tax income, which is the one that matters in this province. And this sucks. I don't know why are they able to do that. If anyone knows why are the pirates capable... Oh, fuck. Why are the pirates able to actually assault our fleet? And you can just go and hunt pirates in Genoa and not go home at war. Just deal with them. I can't really afford a devastated coastline. It does hurt into our income significantly. Now this army will be eliminated really fast. And how is the enemy entering Trent is beyond me. They shouldn't be able to do so. And they are moving to Treviso, so that's understandable, even if not fun. And not really. Move here and move to Treviso that way. The enemy is sieging Balkans because it's the easiest target, but Balkans themselves will not make us fall. No, sir, quite the contrary. Enemy will waste their time and resources while we should have a ticking war score soon enough. From 10 battles. Yeah, we need a little more battles, I think. Interesting. We can afford those loans, and we are in a good situation still. It will change, of course, but for the time being, we are in an acceptable financial situation. So let's march to Tyrol and use that to our advantage. Now, the Teutons don't really have business in being here, but, well, they like to come and say hi, I suppose. We could siege up Venice, which would be fun to do. Even if difficult. Why are the French losing? They shouldn't be losing. This isn't natural. And let's see what our allies are doing in the north. They are doing rather poorly, all things considered. The Polish are not being dealt with as they should be. Well, I'm a little disappointed by our allies. So yeah, Mantua is an amazingly developed province. Let's get production. Wait a second, how soon will you be locked? Soon enough, I think. And the moment you do so, we'll just kill 8,000 men. They will arrive on 6 and 8. Okay, so excellent. We'll have a battle. We'll send in reinforcements in case they are needed. But I think just to be safe and cut off enemy reinforcements. Now the enemy has decided not to do anything silly. So good, Tyrol is ours. All we need to do is defend right now. And take Friuli because why not? Goetz is a marshland, so it's a good territory to actually engage enemy as well. And we need to help the French because they can't have Paris occupied. It's bad business. We could go for the Defender of Faith. That would reduce our... is it worth a loan? I think it actually is, if you think about it. Morale of armies, war exhaustion. Yeah, let's get it. We are the Defender of Faith. We have increased morale of armies. We'll see how it goes. So let's move to France and help the French just a little bit to get enemy under control. Well, the enemy is relentless, and the coalition is no small matter. But we're doing a decent work in keeping our line safe. Okay, so we can't move because of the fort here in Canton. I'll keep that in mind when we visit Austria next time, after the coalition war. And yeah, let's say hi to French territory and let's deal with the armies. I hope the Russians and Swedes spread a little bit, goddammit. It's January. It's Russia. It's severe winter. Do you have to take... Oh, you're not really taking attrition casualties yet. The enemy is, but it will only get worse, I think. Perhaps I'm being overly dramatic with all that happening. So let's move quick and let's... Do we want to fight this? It's even, so we don't. We'd rather just circle around and reinforce the French. And let's see what's happening elsewhere. Aachen, Verden, they are moving to Friuli, which are hills. We don't want to fight there. And after we finish with Crete, we have another 23,000 troops to work with. So that's a good thing. The French have lost. The military is crushed at the moment, completely. And that is really bad. We need to secure France because it is undefended, just like in World War II, I suppose. Those Pomeranians will disappear in a puff of smoke any moment now. Yeah, they really need a fort for Northern here. So this is good. This is safe. No point in going against any of these right now. And 8,000 troops dead. We have lost 700. That's a good proportion, if I can say so myself. We don't want to fight here. This is a difficult area and the British are there. So we'll move and retake Nemours. I think I'm pronouncing it badly, but oh well. Can't help it. Those army maintenance are horrible, excuse me. We don't really need that advisor. We can go a little cheaper. It will save us some money and increase our trade efficiency. So yeah, every penny counts right now. Let's kill them and be done with this. So 2,000 taken. Always nice. This will fall, unfortunately. We can't do anything about the Balkans. We don't have much points, Diplo points to reduce war exhaustion. But we'll try our best. Oh damn it, that's a long walk, and the French are coming, and the English are coming. So this doesn't look like a good battle for the French, especially that they will lose the artillery. But I can't leave them. Their troops are essential to our success, so we need to support them. A good thing they have a southern army. This is important. But it's not so even for my taste, especially that the Teutons are coming. We might look okay with it's fine. A stack wipe is excellent. The enemy has changed the direction. I think they are trying to reinforce Nisa. We're going to have a battle. Not exactly. Let's see. Good fire values. Good wall. It's looking. It's not looking fine right now. That was a mistake to enter. Where can we end it? 16th. This isn't a good battle, and the enemy has a lot of reinforcements, especially the British, on forced march. So we'll have to defend. Right now, they're going into the mountains. Let's hope they enter the fray and we can retreat. The British are moving in. Let's get back to Modena. It's no point in losing any more troops in this war. In this battle, at least. We have a ticking war score, so what would be required for us to finish this conflict? A lot of ticking war score, and I suppose exhaustion, which isn't the excellent way. I just hope the Swedes and Russians can do something about North. Though it doesn't look like they can right now. Oh, we can't really know that. They are winning some battles, but they are not making any siege progress. Excuse me, which is super bad. As they should be. Oh well. We'll worry about the northern front in the future. We will see what comes out of it. Now these Pomeranians need to die. And Crete could not fall faster. I can promise you that. It would be nice to actually land in Dalmatia and stop them. Finally, Siege of Nice is over, so we can move some troops as reinforcements. And how is the AI able to just walk over a fort? Is this a bug or paid feature? It's a good question. If the British move, we will reply in kind and greet them with fire. It seems the French are falling, and well, can't really help it, I suppose. Pity, really. Oh, this is bad. Overextension. Let's get it done with. The moment we deal with our overextension, the worst part of it ends, I hope. And there's no more time. You really need to deal with this and land here, perhaps rescue one of these sieges. It would be amazing to hold a fortress in the Balkans. And good, the Teutons will lose that army, which is just fine. Good, and this is looking sweet. Finally. A year. What are you doing? You really need to get ASAP on that fleet. Like, there's not even a point in anything until you get this done. So attach transport and you land in Dalmatia and provide support for the besieged fortress. Now the Teutons have lost. We can retreat. The fact that Milan is farmland is a problem, and I think French are impossible to save right now. I think they will be forced to break the alliance with us, which sucks. Tyrol? Really? Oh, you traitors. Traitorous cowards. Trent and Tyrol. Why are you so angry at me? Uh-huh. Rebel sentiment, yes, of course. Let's give them to the nobility. At least they want to increase, but they will decrease... never mind, they will increase the province defensibility. And those rebels will be an issue. Are you sailing? Oh god, if they manage to stop us, this will be in fact dreadful indeed. Just get them over with. And our fortresses are almost done for. Why are you not killing the Venetians? Good, our transport fleet is moving. Can we assault the enemy? Can we help them against the French? That is the question. We'll try and see if it yields any merit. Though it will be a tough call. Some additional infantry. This army would actually get rid of 3 cavalry units and give it to Mr. Gori, who will use it as just as fine. Let's try to help the French just a little. Oh damn it, Dalmatia has fallen. Good job. Let's move to Dubrovnik, and I think that's too slow. Theologian would be nice right now. A level 1 theologian, but I can get an Inquisitor. Yeah, well, a level 1 theologian would be nice, but I suppose we can get a production efficiency man. And we were barely late. Hurts like hell. If this holds... Well, no, it didn't hold, obviously. So now the Balkans have fallen, which sucks. The garrison is tiny. We can land here, make an amphibious landing, and perhaps retake it immediately. This could work, though it will be difficult. And Lithuanians are coming. This is nice. We have killed 9,000 Salzburgians. And we'll kill some more. Now, 23rd, and we'll get the... I don't know when. Let's try this and see how it goes. The point is to keep killing the troops. If we can do that, then it's all jolly. And yeah, even our African provinces have a rebellious sentiment. So we have the amphibian landing penalty, but we can defeat those forces rather convincingly. And move to Dalmatia. Or rather, Hum, because it's just 100 garrison. If we can retake this mountainous fortress and assault immediately, it should be done. Yeah, as you can see, 4 days. You don't lose much troops. We'll do the same next place. So this has worked to our advantage. We have retaken Balkans convincingly and didn't allow the enemies to stop us. Now, can we finish this war? I mean, we have 30 war score. What could we offer them? Return course. There must be something that our enemies... Oh, they really reduce our trust to our allies. But we have plenty of trust, so we don't really need that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for today. Greatly exciting times. We have our coalition war, which is huge. And looking rather good for us, all things considered. Could be far worse. We are defending Italy convincingly. The French are not so happy though. We'll try our best to continue fighting the good fight and winning this conflict for the good of our realm, of course, and the Roman Empire. Thank you for your time, and if you like, please consider liking and subscribing. bye bye and good night. See you around next time.